to hear this if you're a Bible enthusiast. The Gospel of Mark like you've never heard before. Let's dive in. So, Mark's Gospel is like the action movie of the New Testament. It's got miracles, parables, and a lot of immediately happening. Mark cuts straight to the chase with Jesus' life, death, and resurrection. Jesus is baptized, then boom, he's healing, teaching, and casting out demons left and right. And the disciples, they're a bit clueless, but aren't we all sometimes? The climax, Jesus' death and resurrection, showing love conquers all. Mark wants us to get that Jesus is the Son of God, plain and simple. So next time you're looking for a quick Jesus fix, remember Mark's got your back. Happy reading. This is why you need to know about King Manasseh's wild ride with God. Manasseh started as a bad boy of Judah. Think ancient rebel without a cause. He set up idols, practiced witchcraft, and made the temple look like a bad Halloween party. But wait, plot twist. After getting captured by Assyrians, Manasseh had an oops, my bad moment. He prayed, repented, and boom, God gave him a second chance. Moral of the story, even the biggest sinner can turn things around. Manasseh's story is a roller coaster of rebellion, redemption, and divine forgiveness. So next time you mess up, remember Manasseh. If he can get a do-over, maybe we all can. Stop scrolling. Want to get the scoop on the Gospel of Luke in just 60 seconds? Let's dive in. Luke's Gospel, written by Dr. Luke. Yes, a doctor. How cool is that? It's the third book in the New Testament and it's packed with stories and teachings of Jesus. This book shows us Jesus is super compassionate, healing the sick, feeding the hungry, and even raising the dead. It kicks off with the story of John the Baptist and then dives into Jesus' birth. Think nativity scene with shepherds and angels. Fast forward and we get parables like the Good Samaritan and the prodigal son. Luke wraps it up with Jesus' death, resurrection, and ascension. So if you need a feel-good, action-packed, spiritually uplifting read, Luke's your go-to. And remember folks, stay curious and keep exploring. If your life feels like a series of unfortunate events, congratulations, you're living the book of Lamentations. So picture this: Jerusalem's been trashed and the Israelites are in deep trouble. Enter the book of Lamentations, a collection of 5 poetic laments. Think of it as ancient Israel's emo playlist. Chapter 1 kicks off with a city in sorrow. Jerusalem's like a lonely widow. Chapter 2, it's all about divine anger. Spoiler alert, God's not happy. In chapter 3, our writer, Jeremiah, gets personal, like writing in his diary. But amidst the gloom, there's a ray of hope. His mercies are new every morning. Chapter 4 revisits the city's downfall. And finally, chapter 5 is a desperate prayer for restoration. Lamentations teaches us that even in the darkest times, there's a glimmer of hope. So next time you're feeling down, remember even ancient prophets had bad days. None of your friends are talking about Judith. Well, we're about to change that. Let's dive into the book of Judith. Picture this. A brave widow, Judith, steps up when her city is under siege. She's got faith like a rock and a plan sharper than her sword. Judith sneaks into the enemy camp, charms the ruthless general Holofernes, and well, let's just say she leaves him head over heels, literally. The city is saved. Judith's story isn't just about bravery, it's about unshakable faith and divine justice. So next time you need a dose of courage, remember Judith, the fierce, faithful heroine of the Bible.